Hi, Facebook family. Hello, everyone. It's Karen from KarenWilkins.com, where we show entrepreneurs just like yourself how to build a successful business online and off just by using simple, very simple tips, techniques, and strategies. So, I want to say hello to everyone and good Wednesday. Good Thursday afternoon to you. If you can hear my voice and see my face, let me know with either a thumbs up or a heart or a comment in the section below. You know, however you can do it. Let me know that you can hear me and see me. In the meantime, Facebook is telling me that they have seen that I've gone live and now they're sending my broadcast out to other Facebookers. Okay, so give me a minute while they do that. I also want to be able to tell some folks that I am on as well. So let's just hang out for a minute. So this is a gorgeous Thursday afternoon in the end of August. We're getting ready to hit the fall season and it's looking mighty delicious. You know, the weather is so awesome this time of year. I really, this is my time of year. Actually, my birthday is in the fall season next month and I look forward to it. I so look forward to it. I am looking for my dashboard, excuse me. Yeah, my Live Leap dashboard so that I can go ahead and hit all the groups that actually I can associate myself with. See, with the software that I use, I can actually be on my fan page as well as my profile page. All of my fan pages, as a matter of fact. And the groups that I'm associated with, as well as Twitter, LinkedIn, my SMS text list, my email list, and I think that's about it. But that's enough. And so I get a reach that goes far beyond what most people get. And Facebook assists me in doing that. So I really like this software and I just wanted to make certain that it's up and running so that I do get the reach that I'm looking forward to getting, because I got some good stuff that I'm bringing to you today. As a matter of fact, we're going to be talking about whether you are on the path for success or are you on the path for being unsuccessful. And so here's what I want you to do. I want you to take out a piece of paper and a pen or pencil so that you can actually be able to tell which list you're on. Okay, just kind of like put a line down the middle and make two columns pretty much like this. Okay, make two columns so that you can kind of see whether you are on the list for success or are you on the list for unsuccess. You know, and I'm hoping everyone is on the list for success, because that's what's up. That's really what's up. Well, I don't see myself being on live right at this moment. Maybe you guys do, but I don't. And so I don't want to say that Facebook has lied to me, but I don't. You know, like, what can I say? So I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to keep it moving. Okay, so actually, I was on a morning call, a morning mastermind call, and the leader that hosted the call this morning pretty much brought this topic up, and I thought it was interesting and a much needed conversation. Hey MP, how you doing? Hey Christopher, I'm so glad to see you two back here supporting me again today. And hello all of you guys who are out there. I do appreciate your support and the fact that you are here spending this time with me. I promise to make it worth your while. But here's what I would love for you to do at this point. I would love if you would just go ahead and share this event. share it right from your page right now. Just share it with your friends and followers. So, give me a minute. Let me just wet my whistle. So, I was on this call, and the leader was saying that there's a way to be able to tell whether you're on the success path or the unsuccessful path, because success leaves clues. Just like being unsuccessful leaves clues. And so if you have an opportunity to get out a piece of paper and a pen or pencil just to take some notes, that's right. Just to take some notes to see just where you lie. That would be great, because if you're going to be moving forward, if you're going to be building a business, you want to make certain that you're doing what's necessary in order to be successful. See, I've seen people spin their minds and spin their wheels for year after year, going from one business to the next, thinking it is about the business that's going to make them successful. And they even go on to take their dirt nap without ever hitting it. And that's because either they didn't have the right mentor in place, or they couldn't really figure this thing out. And I would hate for that to happen to you. I certainly don't want it to happen to me. So let's take a look at this. So I'm going to give you 5 tips. And here's the first one. First, successful people are innovative, and they change according to the marketplace. For instance, if you're building a business, whether it's online or offline, you need to be doing videos. That's just the bottom line. More people will stop and look at a video than they will at a printed ad. So if you're writing, delivering flyers or posting flyers all around the place, people find that to be a nuisance, and especially like if you're out in the field and you leaving business cards or flyers on your windshield, or posting them on those bulletin boards and those superstores. People don't really stop and read those because they don't have time, but they will stop and take a look at a video just to see what it's all about. Plus, you as the entrepreneur, that's the best and fastest way to get people to connect with you and develop a relationship with you. Even though they don't really know you, they feel like they do, because they get to see you, they get to see your mannerisms, they get to see how, what it is you're talking about. And so they start to begin to connect with you faster than they would if they took a look at a flyer or a printed ad online. So you want to be innovative as a successful person, doing what the market is calling for. And right now, the market is saying you need to be doing videos. But you can hear the whispers on the horizon that doing a live video is really what you need to be getting into right about now. Because more and more entrepreneurs are doing live videos. And they're getting people to follow them and connect with them, and buying their products and participating in their services. So if that's what the market is calling for, then you need to be doing that. And if you're not doing that, well, at least be doing videos. But if you're not doing videos, then you're writing your own ticket to an early demise in business. So successful people are innovative and do what the market is calling for, whereas unsuccessful people feel that they don't have to. They're resistant to change, and they stay their ground and think it'll all blow over. And I just want to use the same sample or the same example that the host used this morning, which is the difference or Blockbuster. What happened with Blockbuster in the late 90s when Netflix came on the scene? Netflix was talking about renting videos at a much cheaper price, being able to see it all day and all week or all month for the same price. Like, it didn't matter. Plus, they started producing or allowing you to see TV shows as well as doing live streaming. Blockbuster didn't think people were going to actually take advantage of that. They didn't think people were going to do it. And so they stood their ground and stayed the course of having people come into a store and rent videos to bring it back like in 24 hours if they didn't want to have to pay like a late fee or something. Whereas what took place? Netflix stole their market. And so you don't want to be a Blockbuster. You don't want to be that entrepreneur who think videos, I don't have to do videos. I don't like doing videos. I'm scared of doing videos. You're going to have to suck it in, get over it, and get it going. You know, like jump in the game, because the game says it's time to do videos and you need to start doing some lives. Even if you don't do it every day, at least do a live once a week, maybe once every other week. Get used to it and then bring it up, like amp it up so that you are in the game. Because if you're not going to do videos and you're not going to do lives, you might as well not even be doing business. You know, that's just the bottom line. The second thing is successful people get their grind on and they don't stop until the job is done. They grind in 24/7 and they do whatever it takes. If it calls for a late nighter, they staying up late. If it means that they can't attend a family event, they not attending. See, successful people know that you got to grind today so that you can see the results tomorrow. You know, whereas unsuccessful people feel that, oh, well, I don't need to do it right now. Or they'll procrastinate and they won't do the things that are necessary. Successful people get up early, go to bed late. You know, it's not about getting their sleep. It's not about attending their child's first day of school. I mean, you would love to be able to do those things. But if right now building a business mean you can't, oh well, you can't. You know, and you need to just get over that. Because the very reason why you're doing business is the very reason why you won't have a business if you don't start understanding what's the most important thing. So to make that clearer, if you're doing business so that you never have to tell your children no, or you never have to tell your family, I don't have it right now. I'm back. Thank goodness. I didn't know what happened. But if you're building a business to tell, so that you never have to tell your children no, or your family that you don't have it right now, or if you never want to not be able to do the things that you always dreamt of doing, then you're going to have to get in the game. You're going to have to play by the rules of the game, which is get on your grind 24/7. Otherwise, you're going to be seeing years from now, the very things that you don't want to have to do, you're going to have to do. You're not going to be able to do the things you always dreamt of. You will have to tell your family, I ain't got it, you know, and you're going to have to tell your children no, you know. So either do it now or do it later, because at some point you're going to have to do it. So unsuccessful people will procrastinate, they'll complain, they'll make excuses, they'll put things off, and they'll do other things first. Whereas successful people know exactly what to do because they're on their grind. They have the attitude of, I gotta make it happen, you know, and they don't stop until the job is done. So that's the second thing. The third thing is successful people will do personal development. Hey Craig, how are you? I've been waiting for you guys. Well, I haven't been sitting waiting, but you know, I've been wondering, you know, when we're going to connect. But I'm glad that you showed up and you're giving me support. So the third thing is that successful people will do a lot of personal development. They know that personal development will increase their value. And when they increase their own value because of personal development, they're going to increase their income. And so if you really want to see your business explode and you want to see people start connecting with you, then you need to start putting time and place to do personal development. Like for me, my personal development is done as part of my morning routine. That's right. I have a morning routine that's inclusive of meditation, personal development, my morning ritual as far as my supplements go, and even water is included in that. So you have to have some type of routine, some type of system in order to be successful, and personal development has to be in that system somewhere, whether it's in your morning system, your afternoon system, or your evening system. You're going to have to do personal development because you don't know everything. And personal development really opens up your mind to receive the information that you're going to need in order to be successful. Now, unsuccessful people feel that they can do it on their own. They don't need no one else. They don't need to hear it from anyone else. They know exactly what to do. Well, again, that's the quickest way to an early demise of your business. You do need other people. You need mentors. You need coaches. You need books. You need training. You need courses, webinars. I mean, you need tools. You need a lot of different things to make up your business. It's a lot of work in parts, and you got to know where they fit. So you don't want to be that one that says, I don't need that. Yes, you do. See, successful people will invest in themselves. They'll invest in courses. They'll invest in tools, strategies, webinars, the whole gamut that I just named. They invest either time or they invest their money or both. But they know that investing in themselves, it may happen today, but it's really for tomorrow. You invest in personal development books today, but by reading them and implementing what they say to do, your tomorrows are going to look much better. Whereas unsuccessful people feel like they don't need that. They're not investing in nothing because the minute they spend money buying that book, they're only making that person rich. Well, that would be true if you don't read the book. That would be true if you don't implement the action steps that you were told to implement. That would be very true. But if you want to be successful, you have to invest in yourself and then implement the very action steps the investment told you to do. Whether it's a training course, a webinar, a book, a coach, a mentor, you got to be able to have some other mindset tell you or show you or give you directions on where you need to go. See, you need to have step-by-step strategies, step-by-step systems in order to be successful. And if you don't have them, if it's not happening for you, it might be because you haven't decided to invest in yourself. And the last thing is, successful people are patient and they're consistent. They do it over and over again. They do the same thing day in and day out, over and over again, to get better at it and to continue getting results. See, success is not going to happen overnight. A little win today doesn't mean you won the war. You might have just won the battle. There is a bigger picture that you are going to reach, but you got to be consistent every single day. Even if you're not, for instance, you need to be blogging. That's a laydown. But blogging doesn't mean you're going to be successful today. Blogging is a passive marketing strategy, and it's really something that's going to happen over time. Maybe 5 years from now, people will see your blog and start to take advantage of the very things you're telling them to do today. Well, you got to blog every single day. Even if you're not blogging on the weekends, your consistency, your Monday through Friday, need to be consistent. Otherwise, your tomorrows will not be. So you got to make up your mind what it is you want to do, but you want to be patient and you want to be consistent. And you want to have belief in yourself that it's going to happen. Because as long as you're doing the things that are necessary to get to your goals, to accomplish your goals, it's going to happen. You're going to be getting better all along the way. You're going to be condensing time frames. And you're going to start getting a compounding effect on your business. As long as you are in the grind 24/7 and you're doing it every single day. But unsuccessful people don't believe that. They procrastinate. They're impatient. If it doesn't happen today, or if it doesn't happen within a month, they're done. They're off to the races with something else. And that's not going to work, because it has nothing to do with the business itself. It has everything to do with you and your activities. So you got to get that, because I see a lot of people not doing things that are necessary. They're very impatient, and they're very flighty. Like, they don't want to do, they like just are hell-bent on not doing the things that are told to them or shown to them to do. You know, and if your pile is bigger than my pile and you tell me that I need to do something, I'm doing it, because I want my pile to be just as big as your pile. You know, so, but if it isn't, if my pile isn't as big, who am I to say, I'm not going to do that, or I'm not going to do all of that. I'm going to do this piece and I'm going to do that piece, but I ain't doing all of that. That's just ludicrous. Like, what do you think you're going to make? You can't take sugar out of a recipe for cake. You just can't do it. You can't take flour out. You know, you can't just say, well, I'm not going to put no butter in it. You know, because you're not going to have the same cake I have. So now you're making your own recipe, and who knows what that is going to make. So you want to be able to follow other people's recipes, as well as put your recipe in place for yourself. Like, if you choose to follow a recipe of mine and a recipe of his and a recipe of hers, make certain that you know where those recipes fit, and that they're not on top of one another, because now you're making a mess. Like, you can't just keep adding a whole bunch of stuff to a recipe for cake, because you're not going to have cake. You're going to have something else. You're going to have a mess. So you want to make certain that if you're taking on other strategies and other systems, that there are a system to complete your business or complete your goals, so that you know what you're doing on this journey to success. And the journey is not a fast one. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So you got to be patient. And that's what unsuccessful people are not. They're not patient. They will quit on a dime. As soon as they see the first adversity raise its head, they're ready to quit. And that will make you know that you're not doing personal development, because personal development help you to be patient and to overcome adversities. So you got to get those things in place. Unsuccessful people will compare themselves to others, and that's the worst thing that you can do, because you don't know what journey the other person is on. You don't know where they're at in their journey. All you know is that they are here or they are there, but you don't know why or how they got there. Hey Jason, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. You don't understand. You don't know. You don't have that information. Even if you know that person, if you didn't experience the same things, and even if you did, like, brothers and sisters can be in the same household, and yet they turn out very differently, because people have their own interpretation. They have their own perception of what they've gone through. And so if you compare yourself, you're doing yourself a great disservice. All you can do with people, or as far as what they're doing or where they're at, is to take a look at their system and see whether it's something that can benefit you or not. But please, please, please don't ever compare yourself to someone else or where they're at on their journey, because their journey is going to be different than yours. And last, unsuccessful people have the mindset and the attitude that they'll get to it when they get to it. And that's really it's like annihilating not only your business, but the businesses of people that are coming behind you. See, we have a responsibility as entrepreneurs. We have, as people, if you are breathing, living, you have a responsibility to teach someone what you know. You have a responsibility to make certain that you give and help someone get up. That's a responsibility you have as a person, let alone being an entrepreneur. So you can't go around with the attitude of I'll get to it when I get to it, because that you're not being fair and you're actually playing around with someone else's life, and you can't do that. You have a responsibility to turn around and teach someone, to help them get up, especially if you have the information that will do that. And unsuccessful people don't. And so you don't want to be that person. You don't want to have these characteristics of an unsuccessful person. You want to have the characteristics of a successful person, because successful people will immediately begin teaching what they learned. It doesn't really matter that they've just started. What matters is that they are making certain that the information is available. Now remember, I told you, your blog may not be seen for years. That's a great place to put the information if you're just beginning. Videos is another great place to give the information. You can, once you get it, just shoot a video. Someone will find it and it will benefit someone if it's beneficial information. And if you get it from a mentor, a coach, a top earner, you know it's beneficial information. So I hope this has been of value to you. I hope you see where you fit in. And if you're on the left side, if you're on the right side, you better scoot over to the left side quickly, So I itemized it so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, so that you can get from this side to that side and become a person on the journey to success. See, I want to be able to see you from the top. Excuse me, I got to take that back. I don't want to have to see you from the top. I want to see you at the top. Like we all need to be there looking at one another, not looking down because you have not made it. And if you're not making it, it's only because your characteristics are kind of screwed up. So let's get them straightened out, get you over to the right column where you're performing like a professional person and you're doing it consistently, and sooner or later you're going to be there. So like I said, I hope this has been of success or value to you. If it has, leave me a comment in the section below, like and share. Actually, share this whole video with someone so that they can get value from it as well. Now look, whoa. Now while you're, hey Dijon, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. You came in and knocked my tablet over. Girl, no, I'm only kidding. But if you've gotten value, leave a comment in the section below, like and share, then tag someone so that they can get value as well. But the most important thing I would want you to do is to subscribe to my blog. It's at KarenWilkins.com. That's KAAREN.com. And go there and subscribe to my blog. Now here's what's going to happen. Not only will you get my blog or my posts as soon as I release them, but you'll be subscribing to my personal newsletter, and that's where you and I will connect. See, we will develop a relationship there because I'll get to see what's on your mind, what it is you're looking for, what it is you need, And you'll get to be able to connect with me, let me know what it is you're looking for, and we can develop a relationship. Now, if you like my newsletter, then by all means, I would want you to stay. And then we can go on and be very, very successful together. But in my newsletter, it's informal, it's personal, and I still give you tips, techniques, and strategies, but you see a lot more of me so that you can begin to know me. Hopefully you'll like me, and then you'll begin to trust me, and you'll trust that the information that I'm giving you is information that will benefit you and get you along this journey to success. You know, I deal with some very influential, powerful, and awesome people. I have mentors and coaches that want the best for me, and so I in turn want the best for you, and I would never steer you wrong. So if you ever have a doubt, then connect with me so we can straighten it out. But in the meantime, go ahead and subscribe to my personal blog, or subscribe to my blog at KarenWilkins.com, and so you'll become a part of my personal newsletter. Now look, my time is up and I gotta go, but I'll see you back here in the next video. Same time, same place. Until then, please stay safe. If you have any questions about anything I've said or anything that you want to know, just leave a comment in the section below, and I'll connect with you on Facebook, where we'll have a personal conversation. In the meantime, you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Same time, same place. Bye for now.